the other 8,000 people at the cafeteria down there. And in just a second, this hit out of bounds by Brandy Turman, and it's a 3-0 lead for Ezekiel. And then after breakfast, before I came up here, I walked down to the bluff. Beautiful. I mean, it was sunrise and all that kind of stuff. Beautiful view down there, but wow, was it cold with that wind.
Oh, yeah.
Whipping across. And we're in the middle of point number 4 here in game 2. As Ezekiel to play it across. That's Walker with a double hit and a 4-1 lead for Ezekiel.
This Ezekiel team is out of Montgomery, Alabama. They play in the Alabama Christian Sports Conference.
Serve here by Brooke Wilson. And good hit up front by Walker. And now a 5-1 lead for Ezekiel. And checking into the lineup is Melissa Ott. Now Avery Deering to serve for Ezekiel. Turman puts it across. And it falls in for a 5-2 Ezekiel lead. And Emily Turpin to serve. This hit out of bounds up front by Abby Salomon. Now 7-6.
Once again, I believe this officiating crew is all out of the North Carolina High School Association.
Served into the net now, 8-6 the lead for Ezekiel as Brandy Turman will check back in here. Yeah, so one of the officials, last night we went down the mountain into Dayton to go eat, and everybody from the officials group, it seemed like, was down there, and I saw an official who does basketball. I've seen it at other locations. Just happened to run into him down here. So 8-7 as that's hit into the net. A 1-point lead for Ezekiel. And back to serve for Pathway is Rebecca Bolin. It's played now up front to Smith, who puts it across. Middle of the floor, Hall. Now Ezekiel with a chance. Walker will just bump it back across. Now outside to Brooke Wilson, who hits it into the net. And it's 9-7 Ezekiel. Melissa Ott to serve now for the Knights. Played by Hall into that back row that hit out of bounds. And the lead now 10-7.
This Ezekiel team, of course, out of Montgomery, and they had one young lady gave her life to Christ last night during the chapel service.
That's one unique thing as this hit across the net. Now, still working with it was Deering, who just dumps it across, and now we'll do that again inbounds on that back line. It'll be 11-7. It's one unique thing about this tournament in particular are the chapel services and all that fellowship and everything kind of goes along with this. Being that we're all at a camp, you're kind of in the same location, and it makes that more of a kind of a family type atmosphere here. And there's a lot of things that are more important than winning, and what you just mentioned is one of them.
That's correct.
So 12-7 the lead now for Ezekiel. That's good. And we hear stories like that every year, and that makes it that much more enjoyable at this particular event. There's an ace and a 13-7 lead now for Ezekiel. Continuing to serve is Melissa Ott. Checking in for Pathway is Olivia Lawson. This up front, sent across there by Hall. Back middle of the floor. And the point will go to Pathway. A 13-8 lead for Ezekiel now. As checking in is Molly Darnell. Serve coming up from Samantha Keith for the Panthers. And that hit into the net. Now 13-9 the lead for Ezekiel. Well, Samantha Keith again with that overhand serve. Played off the ceiling now. Walker will put it over. Back middle of the floor, and a little bit of miscommunication on that front line of the Panthers. So now a 14-9 lead for Ezekiel, and Emily McLeod to serve here for the Knights. McLeod serve now played in that back line by Turman. Sent across from Hall. Now back line, that hit deep. Boy, that was borderline going out of bounds. Back near side hit, and point goes to Pathway, making it 14-10 Ezekiel as Cassie Hall will check back in for the Panthers. Feels like there's an air conditioner that's right at my feet, blowing at my face. It's rather odd being that we're inside with no air conditioner on.
Yeah.
Anything but an air conditioner. You need a heater on. This bumped across it in on that back line by Abby Solomon. Now a 15-10 lead for Ezekiel, and timeout to Pathway. First timeout of the game.
Well, let me mention a couple of our sponsors for this tournament. I remind you that Score International specializes in short-term mission trips using sports as a platform to attract a crowd and be able to share the gospel. They're based in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They're one of our sponsors. Also, Bryan College right here in Dayton, Tennessee. Motto is Christ above all. Have a biblical worldview. And they are one of our sponsors, as well as Pensacola Christian College out of Pensacola, Florida. And then 323 Sports, specializing in sports apparel for teams. Every one of these sponsors would be worth checking out if interested in a college or mission trip or team apparel.
And both of those colleges you mentioned are kind of unique. Bryan College being here in the middle of the mountains in Tennessee and a beautiful campus. Pensacola, not too far from the beach in Florida, and that's beautiful campus. A couple of very unique places. I've been to Bryan a few times. I've been to Pensacola twice. Actually, my wife graduated from Pensacola.
Really?
Yes. I won't tell you what year, because she would probably track me down if I did that. But let's just say it's been a little while.
Isn't that interesting?
And that deflected on the far side, goes out of bounds. So 15-11 the lead now for Ezekiel. Jump serve from that back line by Olivia Lawson. Back up front, that is hammered. Wow, impressive hit from Harris and Walker, and it's 16-12. As Melissa Ott checks back in. Serve here from Avery Deering. And we've got a double hit up front for the Panthers. So 17-11 now the lead for Ezekiel.
We've seen several double hits already in this tournament.
Yeah, there's something about, and a few games yesterday, as this will come up a little short, making it 18-11, but there's a few games yesterday where we saw it called like 9-10 times in a game, and it's something about that set that they're not doing it quite right on some of those that's getting that double hit. And the outside it goes, put across there by Bolin. Sent across. Let's see what the Knights do here. Ooh, that's set a little bit too close to the net. And now 18-12, the lead for Ezekiel. Emily Turpin with the serve. Now set back to Walker. And a nice job of clearing it from there. The outside, this put across. Again, the Panthers with it. Boland's hit deflects off the top of the net. And I think somebody was in the net for the Knights. Not exactly sure who, but I guess it doesn't particularly matter. 18-13, the lead for Ezekiel now. Oh, the floor sent over there by Salomon. Set here for Turman, who fires it out of bounds, and it's 19-13. Checking in for Ezekiel is Caitlin Free. Jump serve from Walker is an ace, and now 20-13 the lead.
Walker has had some interest from Truett McConnell College down in North Georgia, from what I understand.
Truett McConnell. Seems like I've been there or been real close to there a couple of times. Serve here from Turman, played now up front, hit into the net by Free, and it's 20-15. Set back near side, that hit out of bounds, and it's 20-16. Well, opportunity here for the Panthers to make a little bit of a run. It's returned on one hit, tip back across, and it's 20-17. Well, if I'm Ezekiel here, I'm thinking hard about using a timeout in the very near future.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's returned across by Walker, now sent over, and we'll see what Ezekiel does here. It's tipped across. That hit out of bounds. Boy, that
was a replay.
Yeah. Throw the flag. Throw the flag. That was close. 21-17, the lead now for Ezekiel. And serve here, played now up front, sent across by Hall. Back to the middle, dumped over by Walker. Outside, Boland sends it across. And back near side, that hit into the net. And it's 21-18, and this lead for Ezekiel is slowly evaporating. Rebecca Boland with the serve. Now the Panthers play it to the outside, and we've got a double hit on the Panthers, so it's 22-18. And we've got a substitution for Pathway as Olivia Lawson checks in. Serve here now, played up front. Still alive though, dig out in the net, and we've got a lift called on Avery Deering. It's actually a pretty nice play to dig that out of the net, but called an illegal hit, so it's 22-19. And Cassie Hall to serve now for the Panthers. That blocked up front by Emily Turpin. Nice play there, making it 22-20. The gap closes a little more. Pumped across. Good chance for the Panthers here. Pumped across. Now sent over by Walker. And still alive. Sent back across. And tipped up front. Bumped across bag deep, and I don't think anybody's going to track this down. Maybe they do. Wow, almost did. Well, that's good hustle from the Panthers. I didn't think anybody was going to get to that, but 23-20 the lead for Ezekiel.
Looked like the whole team went for that one.
Serve played to the outside. It's going to be tough to get to. 24-20 the lead for Ezekiel, and this is match point. So not only game point, but match point here. As Emily McLeod will serve. And a timeout to Pathway. So match point here as Emily McLeod will serve for Ezekiel. Taken back near side, put across by Hall. Back in the middle, Walker hits that deep, and it is in along that back line. Boy, that was close too. And 25-20 is the win for Ezekiel as they take this in 2 straight games, 25-22, 25-20. So match 1 of the day is in the books. We have another one coming up for you at 10:20, so in just a little bit here. You've been watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.